September the 14th. September the 14th, 2023. It is 2023, right? How's y'all doing? I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, boy. We is almost there. We is almost there. I'm over here still trying to promote. I am running way behind. I'm trying to play catch up right now. Trying to play catch up. But as I'm playing catch up, y'all come on in and hit your thumbs up and get your shares on out here. I appreciate that right there. We try to get the numbers up real early in case you're new around here. Remember, subscribe. It don't mean that you like it. It just means that you want to subscribe. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. Come back tomorrow, subscribe again. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. And just continue to do stuff like that right there. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever makes you feel good about the way that you want to do your subscriptions and unsubscriptions. You go ahead on and do that right there. No pressure. No pressure. Take your time. Do exactly what you need to do. Hold on. Exactly what you need to do. Dog it, we got a crisis. We got a crisis. The crisis has been going on in two different states out here in these streets. We got one for New York, and then we got one for the Chirac out here in these streets. I often wonder, or I was just wondering today, are they going to put migrants in the areas, like in the high crime area? Can anybody out of Chicago let me know if they gonna put the migrants in the high crime area to see if they gonna live? Just to see if they gonna like make it on through the struggle, you know what I'm saying? Is they gonna be out here getting knocked off by mistake on purpose? The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, well, pop past the leg of these 30 minutes of fire. Say, hey, Sugar the 912 Savannah Georgia's in the building. Say, Shot Town is checking in for that fire. Say, let go on. Say, Say out here in these streets, what it do. Thirsty Thursday, Texas up in this thing. Come on in. Say good morning, chat. How's y'all living? Say then Texas is coming on in. Say sliding on in, hitting that like button. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that right there. The D is in the building. Why is this thing moving so slow? The 502 Louisville, Kentucky is in there. Bit. What's happening? Say salute Detroit up in the house. Oakland, California is in the building. North Carolina's up in this thing. Say what it do. Willie say Oak Cliff, Texas is checking in for service before night. That's what's up. They say let's get it on. They say coming back to you from Compton from the 323, the 213, the 626, the 424, and the 310. Say Thursday, Pastor, preach. I'm finna try to. Appreciate you being around here. Say, Houston is in the building. What it do? The 334 to go. Monkey Town is up in the house. California is in the building. Nebraska is up in this thing. Is that North Dakota? Damn it, do people still live in North Dakota? Shout no. We spoke about that right there. We gave suggestions that why the migrants ain't going to South Dakota and North Dakota and stuff like that right now. Oh, because those are Republican states. That's what it seemed like to me. They ain't coming around the hell. They're not sanctuary cities. You cannot be just around there popping up, requesting homes and good schools and all that fly stuff. But no. You got to work for stuff like that right there. Say today my daughter 5th birthday, #Virgo. Happy birthday to your 5-year-old daughter. That's what's up. Tell your daughter, give herself a pat on the back. Damn it, she's still living. She's still here. It is a blessing. We do have to understand children is dying. We speak on the children dying by mistake on purpose all the time around here. So it is a blessing if your children is still living as long as they not causing no problem. Say much love, Willie. Get the bag, bro. What it do. Man, Texas is up in this thing. Dade County. Dog it. I missed it. Give y'all selves a thumbs up because you was over 100 thumbs up before '07. Hell, before '08. Before '08, I appreciate that right there. The 513 Cincinnati, Ohio is coming on in at number 46 on the like button. Appreciate that right there. The 281 H-Town is round here for the dog. I don't forget how to pronounce the name now. Deleterious. Deleterious ass show. That's what's up, dog. We learned that word last night. I just might make a whole video of the word deleterious out here. Damn it, we learned some, and now we smart as hell out here. You can't take nothing away from us. We is educated. The 713 is in here, kinfolk. What it do? Say Cali the 209 is up in the building. Man, y'all keep it coming. It's like a whole bunch of y'all is in here today. Say the 281 Houston, Texas is here. Say, hey, Willie, say doing another 24 working in overtime. That's what I'm talking about. Get that paper. Y'all, we got Christmas about to come up, and we don't want to disappoint our children. We do not want to do that right now. Say Willie is king. I appreciate that. Thank you. Y'all, let's go ahead on and get into a little something. Remember, I am a little bagged up, and I am still over here trying to catch up. Oh, bam, I got it on Twitter. Bam it, we there, we popping, we here. Now, why is Megyn Kelly trending out here in the doggone street? Let's jump into it quick because we got a lot to cover. Oh, I got some for my peoples out in Phoenix, which is Arizona. In case you may not know, and there's a lot of places who is going through the housing problem, but we got a little, we could call it like a little bit of good news, a little bit to relieve some type of pressure off the citizens in Phoenix. This is not going on in any other city and or state right at this moment. As far as
I will split your motherfucking priced out over the last few years.
What is we doing? Y'all just talking and I ain't tell y'all to talk. Wow, Jesus, doing too much. Got to grab it like this, grab it like this. This was the problem. Doing too much. I told y'all I'm backed up. I'm moving slow. Things is not where it's supposed to be, but we gonna make up for it because we just gonna continue to talk. And like 5 minutes, you gonna forget this minute right here, and we can just go move it just a little bit further. Let me go ahead on and get it up on the screen for you real quick. Let's see. First, the Megyn Kelly is trending, and it says the official account of the Megyn Kelly show with at Megyn Kelly, real news, straight talk. Sorry, but not sorry. Hold on. Did they take her thing down or something? I have no idea what's going on with Megyn Kelly them. But look. We is in Phoenix right now, and we have some kind of sort of good news. Phoenix to open up pre-applications for housing vouchers. Pre-applications. Here we go.
We've watched rent prices skyrocket across the valley and heard so many stories of families not able to afford their places. Well, tomorrow the city of Phoenix is reopening their Housing Choice Voucher program to those who need help paying their rent.
It's a wait list that hasn't been open for 7 years. Now, we tried to get some answers from Phoenix officials, but most importantly, we found out this is only a pre-application to get on that wait list. Not since 2016 have Phoenicians had
It's a pre-application to get on the waiting list. Remember that.
Opportunity to apply for the Housing Choice Voucher Program.
The Housing Choice Voucher Program, also known as Section 8, offers rental assistance to members in our community that need the assistance to afford private market rent.
Elenia Sotelo, housing manager with the City of Phoenix Housing Department, says there are currently 7,000 people receiving vouchers, another 2,000 still on the wait list since 2016, and the pre-application process will add many more. However, finding the funding to accommodate everyone is a challenge.
I know you mentioned there are 7,000 actual people who are benefiting from the voucher program. Do we know how many more will in the future after this wait list is created?
The City of Phoenix is provided a certain amount, a finite number of vouchers of funding from the federal government, from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. And so we continue to work through and provide vouchers as additional vouchers or funding becomes available.
According to Zillow, the median price for rent in Phoenix is $2,017 a month, down $82 from a year ago.
It's down $82. It's over $2,000, but it's down $82.
Regardless of the drop, many are being priced out and can't afford rent.
I know in this current climate of affordability and the housing prices that we're seeing here in
Say no Section 8, migrants only.
In the Valley, are you guys prepared to be overwhelmed?
We certainly anticipate a healthy response to the pre-application opening. We know that the need for more affordable housing has continued to rise.
However, they still need landlords to agree to the program in order to eventually meet the need.
The City of Phoenix implements different strategies to work with, create more partnerships and strengthen current landlord engagement opportunities. The city's housing department has a landlord incentive program, which provides a
landlord incentive program. Listen, we're going to give you a sign-on bonus if you want to be a landlord for Section 8. I know it's difficult for a whole bunch of our landlords to put their properties in jeopardy. Not all. But to put your property in jeopardy behind these people around here, some may want to act the ass, which is going to mess up the Section 8 for others. This is where the problem come in at, and this is why it's so difficult for landlords to want to be down with the Section 8. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. I appreciate it.
$2,000 incentive for every new housing assistance payment contract that's administered and executed with a landlord.
The city now plans to get the 2,000 people on the wait list into the program this fall, and then they'll be able to start processing those who fill out the pre-application for the new wait list after. The pre-application process opens tomorrow through September 26th. To apply, go to phoenix.gov/housing, or you can apply in person at the city offices.
Phoenix.gov housing. You can do this from over like in Atlanta or something, or Florida, or Texas, or something like that. Any other surrounding states, just go online and go ahead on and apply, and then later on, probably like 6-7 years down the line, when they hit you up, say bam, you got your voucher, then you can go ahead on and transition, make a move on around there in the Phoenix and live like you've never lived before. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get like a decrease, like a split, like you only pay just a little bit for housing. Whoo! That's almost like being rich, ain't it? Shout out to Nathan for the $5 cash app. Say for the first drink on Thursday during the midday. Appreciate that right there for sure. Thank you. There's so many people who is actually in need for this system. I honestly really don't be knowing why the wait list be so doggone long. I like really don't know, or maybe it's just too many. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say happy chat, happy Thursday. They say beat midday news, the best midday news ever. Say love you, Willie, love you back. Appreciate that right there. Y'all, let's get these numbers up. Had to give y'all something, news that you can use. News that you can use that can help y'all out in these streets, because I know a whole bunch of people out of Arizona watch a play around here in these streets. Now where we want to go? Oh, Jonesboro. Jonesboro typically sounds like Georgia, right? It sounds like a Georgia, so we're gonna go to Georgia real quick. A B C D E F G H I J K. Elemental. We're going to Georgia. A lot of y'all may be waking up and you don't even know that this here hadn't happened out in Jonesboro at a daycare center. We got a problem at a daycare. A Jonesboro daycare abruptly closes, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go.
Employees and parents at a Jonesboro daycare center had to scramble after the center closed its doors last Friday. Some of those teachers and parents say the daycare center owes them money and should have given them a heads up. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor has details of how the closing went down.
Parents and teachers here at Busy Brains Learning Academy say they had absolutely no warning. They say the daycare center closed its doors for good on Friday, leaving parents with nowhere to go and teachers unpaid.
I literally
had no time to find her another center.
There was no warning?
None at all. Parent Chelsea Barry says she dropped her 4-year-old daughter's summer off at daycare like she always does last Friday. But she says the bottom fell out just 2 hours later when she received a text message from one of the Busy Brains Learning Academy teachers that the center was permanently closing. Can we get some answers? I don't care who the blame is. I just want some answers as to how are we going to proceed? How are you going to refund us? You still owe us for uniforms that we've paid for. People pay tuition. How are we going to get these things handled? Veteran educator Danielle Brown says she saw cash being collected on Friday, but when parents requested a refund, they were denied.
So we can't get our money back. No. Shout out to Nathan for the $1 cash app. Say, did you get my $5 for the first drink? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It took a few minutes for me to get around to it and say something about it, but I sure enough appreciate you. Here we go. Oh, wait. Here you go now.
She also claims she and other teachers who were dedicated to the students were not paid for the last 3 weeks.
And y'all kept coming? Now, it sounds like you all may get paid like every 2 weeks for it to be like 3 weeks and you have not get paid. But if y'all get paid every week and y'all still there working on the 3rd week, that's a you problem.
He believes mishandling of money is behind the abrupt closure.
I said, well, what about our pay? Well, I don't have any money right now. Everything was taken. If state send out another check, then you all might get paid. We supposed to get paid on the 15th. You owe us 3 weeks of work.
We say if the state drop another check, then y'all maybe will get paid. But one person who we do know is going to get paid is her. Say if the state drop that cash, y'all may get paid. But she's going to pay herself first, which is like the smart thing to do. But if like you want to keep your name clean out here in these streets, you want to pay the people that you owe. And you just take the loss as a business owner. But for some reason, nobody knew that they was going to close down. So it seems to me like they are shiesty business owners because they're not giving people back their doggone money or nothing, and people just paid on Friday.
Saw a utility cutoff notice in the door. It was further evidence of the financial struggle. Teachers have demanded paychecks and parents want refunds. They all feel like they were left high and dry.
We can't get it done if you're, not answering emails, not answering calls, not coming here. You tell people we could come Monday and get our records, get our things for our kids.
I reached out to daycare owner Teresa Lackley, but she told me she is no longer affiliated with the center and had no comment.
Doggone shame. Shout out I Make 60 Look Good. Shirley for the $5 cash app. Say, hey, Willie, hey, Chat, have a wonderful day. And you do the same. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do.
In Jonesboro, Angela Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Jonesboro, they doing y'all dirt out there. These people done did y'all dirty. They done packed up and left and put the little signs on the doors and stuff and said, we ain't doing this no more. That's basically what they just had done did. We ain't doing this no more. We tired. Yeah. We is tired of you and your doggone children. And yes, we're going to keep your money because we need the money to move on to another venture and or to another business that we already sought up, but y'all don't know it yet. And we just needed the daycare funds to help fund the other business. Man, speaking of daycare, schools and stuff like that right there, we got 14 suspended. We got 14 students suspended out here from a Zephyr Hills High School. Y'all tell me what happened. What happened?
Pasco County, several fights at Zephyr Hills High School have prompted an investigation.
Those fights caused some students and staff members to be out of school today. News Channel 8's Annie Mapp is joining us live from the school with more about what happened. Annie.
Zephyr Hills High School was placed on lockdown Tuesday after the Pasco County Sheriff's Office says 3 fights broke out during lunch hours. I'm told those fights involved 14 students, and although school officers and staff tried to intervene, students kept fighting.
I was in shock and awe. And then I was just very, very, very angry.
Zephyr Hills High School parent Kuilani Hafoka Barreno says videos she saw of the fights on social media are concerning.
Yeah. Suspended after 3 weeks of school. acting a whole ass. Like school just really like started.
A
like
couple
really.
of the videos, I can clearly see the sheriff being attacked by these children. Also in the video, I saw a teacher being thrown to the ground, and it was so shocking.
On Tuesday, parents received an alert that school was on lockdown due to incidents that happened during lunchtime. It wasn't until later in the day when Moreno says she found out how serious the fights were.
This was a massive amount of students attacking each other, and then when your security, your officer, your teachers are now in play trying to help the situation, they too become victims themselves.
Another parent who watched the graphic video says it's why she didn't send her student to school today.
I had fear of retaliation. You know, I don't know if they're going to bring weapons to school at this point because it was so bad yesterday.
The Pasco County school superintendent did put out a statement about the fight saying, pardon quote, "Let me be perfectly clear. Behavior of this nature will not be tolerated in Pasco County schools.
Right.
Every student has the right to a safe and conducive learning environment, and we will take every necessary measure to ensure that this remains the case."
Right. Facts.
The school district says more officers were on campus today out of an abundance of caution. Now, the Pasco County Sheriff's Office tells me they are still investigating, and it is possible that the number of students involved in those fights could increase. Reporting live in Zephyr Hills, Annie Map 8 on your side.
Yep. I saw a whole bunch of girls. I saw a whole bunch of tights. Saw a whole bunch of girl shapes and stuff like that right there. So it seemed to me that the girls is out here thumping more than the dudes. I am not saying that there was no dudes fighting, but according to what I'm able to see and the framing and the shaping and stuff, it looked like a whole bunch of little girls out there getting it in, thumping the future business leaders of America, your future baby mamas, your future single mamas out here in these streets thumping. Yeah. This is regular stuff, but damn it, 14 suspended. That's what's up. So damn it, they holding somebody accountable. They holding at least a few of them accountable. Yes. We got to stop giving people chances. We got to let them know at an early age that second chance stuff rarely works, and it just rarely works out here because if we keep giving them chances, obviously they're going to keep trying our patience as adults out here in these streets, and we got to stop letting the youth try our patience. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Show enough do. Let's go to the shy. Oh, we got to go to the shy. They see some things just transpire. People is upset. Hell, speaking of the kids and stuff, and yeah, schools and stuff like that. All of this is a part of like the migrant crisis and stuff because they are trying to get like places to stay, homes and stuff like that. Work vouchers and the kids in school. They trying to do all that fly stuff right there, but Chicago is trying to, let's say, get them in a. They're trying to use properties for tent cities. They're trying to use parking lots and stuff for tent cities. My question, like I had asked earlier, are they having them like on the south side or something like that? Hell, what is like the most dangerous areas in Chicago? What is the most dangerous areas in Chicago? Somebody please let me know. Because in that area, I just want to know. I want to know. Are they putting our migrant brothers and sisters around there? Are they doing that? Now, why didn't I grab all this doggone stuff right here? I'm just slipping. Told y'all I have been running just a tad bit late. All right, bam. We got to go all the way to the T's. Go all the way to the T's. You see on the west side, the city limits, the wild 100s, the low ends. I can almost guarantee you that they would not put the migrants around in that little area. I don't think that they will do it. I don't think that they got the balls to do it. Put them folk round there. In them yeah. I bet they won't put them around O Block. I bet they won't do that right there. South Side. Well, they're gonna tell you where the areas they're gonna speak on the areas where it's supposed to be the tent cities for the winter. I don't know if this round O Block, the South Side, the West Side, or whatever. Y'all let me know what side of the street this right here on.
How can you come into a community and dump people in our community like this? This is not fair.
The city's pressing migrant crisis in the spotlight now more than ever, and South.
How can you come into a...
I didn't repeat it, but shout out to Keisha for the $3 cash app. Say, here's my support, Willie. I appreciate that right there. Showing up, dude. Here we go.
How can you...
Southside residents are fired up over plans to put up tents. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Scott Schneider.
And I'm Dawn Hasbrook. Tonight, a meeting on the issue was filled to capacity, and many community members are frustrated that they were not let in. Casey Cron is live in Roseland with the latest. Casey.
Dawn and Scott, community members want to make their voices heard on this subject, and tonight many weren't able to. On the table is a proposal from Mayor Brandon Johnson that would place hundreds of migrants in makeshift camps in a former Jewel parking lot.
Jewel.
At Sheldon Heights Church of Christ.
Where's Sheldon Heights Church of Christ at? Y'all please let me know.
An open dialogue on the migrant crisis hosted by Alderman Ronnie Mosley was packed inside and out.
First of all, they definitely chose this venue for a reason. They chose a small venue so that they could discourage the community from being able to show up.
Roseland is the Wild 100s. Roseland is in like the Wild 100 area.
Fall and winter fast approaching. Mayor Brandon Johnson is looking to move migrants from police stations into what the city is calling winterized base camps.
This is essentially like a Band-Aid to a gunshot wound. You are putting a Band-Aid on a huge problem at hand.
One potential site, the former Jewel parking lot at 115th and Halstead.
115th and Halstead. So that's the Wild 100 area. All right, cool.
I think that's a bad idea.
They want to push this out of sight and out of mind.
But it's coming with pushback, many calling on the city's leaders to focus on the needs of taxpayers.
We are the residents of this community, and we demand that they do not put these people here. They're not even following the rules in the police station. What makes us think that they're going to follow the rules here?
Oh, say they're not even following the rules at the police station. Boy, they gonna get out there in Tent City. Gonna get out there in Tent City where there is no police presence. There's that now.
Residents tell us they are in need of grocery stores, mental health facilities, and housing for homeless individuals. By the end of this year, the migrant crisis will have cost taxpayers $250 million. Reporting live in
They done spent y'all money on them people and don't spend no money on you people. Shout out to them Democratic cities, man. Hey, dog. Hey, this what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted. You all did not want Trump anymore. All right. Trump is bad for black folk. Which actually Trump was good for black folk. Yeah, but folk don't want to tell you the truth. Hold on. Now I'm looking for Rosalind because I got a whole nother one. Now what? I have to be more careful. Right when you think you got it all together, but you don't got it all together, but you tend to act like you got it all together. This is a problem. But yeah, hold on. Got to be more careful. Let me grab it like this because I know I can find it at. Oh, it's right on the screen. No wonder. Let me pause this right here because I ain't ready for you. Let's grab this. Let me put it. Let's change the screen. Do this right here. Put it around here. The residents, the Roslyn residents expressed concerns over the plans to house the migrants in the tent city.
New neighbors. The city has proposed turning an empty parking lot into a tent base camp for migrants.
CBS 2's Sabrina Franza is live in Roseland tonight, where a packed community meeting just wrapped up. Sabrina.
I was calling it Roslyn. My bad.
This church, it was at capacity. Some of the neighbors were standing outside. The Q&A lasted about an hour, and most people had the same question. Is there a tent base camp coming to 115th and Halstead? At first, the alderman said, not likely. Then he said, not promised.
Not likely, not promised, same different. It means that they coming. Say Afro-Americans for Trump. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
At this time, it is not likely that a tent or migrants, asylum seekers, will be housed at that site.
The site in question, 115th and Halstead, a huge empty parking lot that our sources say is a proposed location for a base camp for migrants.
But why haven't they put Chicago homeless at that spot right there and housed them instead of them being out there freezing and all that stuff and trying to find shelter in the winter months? Why? Why have they never thought of a tent city for the homeless? Or what? Well, as far as I know.
Capable of housing 1,400 people.
This is a decision.
A parking lot can house 1,400 people?
Decision that is made in between the mayor's office and the owners of the site.
Say, Willie, that don't work for the photo op. You got a good point.
Mayor Brendan Johnson met with Alderman Ronnie Mosley last week to talk about it. To be clear, the mayor doesn't have to ask permission.
The decision is not necessarily one with the alderman.
Which is one reason why when news broke of this proposed location, the alderman decided to host this heated meeting.
Stop. What we see in the crowd is older dark youth folk. Older dark youth folk, and like people have been telling me, Chicago is like the most separated. What is the big word that'll be using? The most segregated area or city that's out there. All them is black folk. All them. If it is segregated, why is they only bringing the migrants to the black folks community? What is we doing? If it's segregated, there should be white folks community, let's say Hispanic community, Asian community. It should be all these other communities. Why is all these folk coming around to the dog you community? Trying to get rid of you dog you folk.
Take that back to Mayor Brandon Johnson and tell him that your constituents said no.
Your constituencies said no. Constituencies and no. Listen, election coming up next year. It's coming fast too. It's coming fast like it's right after Christmas. It's on and popping. I'm trying to tell you. Say cause they Democrats. There you go. There you go. Gentrification. Okay, bam.
CBS 2 had reached out to the alderman multiple times for comment and did not hear back until before this meeting. We had
and listen, shout out. See, but it's never really been like a problem for like our elders to be at the like community means, the school board means and stuff like that, because the older folk really care about the neighborhood. It's the folks under the older folk who have really been destroying the neighborhood, them and they little ugly ass children. You know what I'm saying? Been shooting up, shoot them up, bang, bang, because their morals is totally different than our elders. See, these folk gonna be around there. These is the folks who like a lot of elders in certain states, they may be saying, well, I am afraid to come outside and stuff like that. Typically, the older, darker hue elders, I don't care how much shooting going on in the community, they are still not afraid to walk the community. They really don't even much be like the gunshots, it don't even faze them like that right there. You know what I'm saying? So they will still walk in the community because they still love their community. They've been in their community 40, 50, 60 years and stuff. I've been all my doggone life and I'm 89. You know what I'm saying? That's how they be talking to you. Yeah. These are the people who is going to come to the meetings. The younger folks, we can't do that because like the club jumping and stuff, we on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and stuff. Hell, we on YouTube, you know. We ain't really got time to be around there like that right now.
The same question as many of these neighbors.
Are you telling us that the 115th Street site is off the table?
Permanently, no.
This site was supposed to become a housing and retail development for Chicagoans.
It's supposed to have been a housing development for Chicagoans.
15 million state dollars have already been allocated to build it. The developer was at today's meeting.
There's a backlog of housing right now, and people in this community need housing.
Housing, park space, and other resources many in this community say they should not have to hold out for.
I want to be clear. It is not that we do not empathize with their situation as historically marginalized.
I hate when we have to speak like that. I just want to say this here first. It's not like we don't feel y'all pain. Man, stop talking like that right now. Listen, we don't want that there around here. See, I like what the people in New York was doing. We don't want that there around here. Nope. Take that over there. All of that empathy and sympathetic speech, and man, y'all gotta let that fly stuff go.
Hold out for it.
I want to be clear. It is not that we do not empathize with their situation as historically marginalized and oppressed people, but we are saying as a community that we will not continue to wait.
Shout out to Jarrell for the $1 cash app. Say elections don't matter. Say it's all by design. Bam.
Now that project you heard about is supposed to break ground in 2024, and we spoke to the developer. Even he had some questions about what is going on. Mayor Brandon Johnson did ask each alderperson to name 2 to 3 sites where migrants could potentially be housed. The alderman today, Alderman Mosley, said he had no ideas of any sites in the 21st ward where that would work.
In the 21st ward, you say, oh, that's a small city. Oh, really? See, I don't know, like, the diameter of the city, the geographical size of the city, but you say that's a small city. Now, why wouldn't they have put the migrants, like, in a bigger area instead of a small area and, let's say, like, a struggling area? Why? That's what's up. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. You say, Willie, them elders are the ones who own or pay full rent with no government assistance for their homes. That's why they there. Facts. These been the people who don't work. Damn it, they been working at the factories for all them doggone years. They bought them homes and stuff, and they ain't going nowhere out there. These is the ones who work for the stuff that they wanted. So I do feel them. They sick of the handouts. Especially when you're not going to get the handouts to us. I'd be mad as hell too. Whoa, hold on, y'all. You all going to take how many millions from the taxpayers, but y'all can't do stuff for the taxpayers? Y'all got to be the slowest. I don't understand people though. I don't understand people though. This is why I got to get into politics. I promise you this is why I got to get into politics. Shout out to Kim Trapp 83 for being a member for 18 months. Say old block gonna come around there and the migrants really gonna want to move back where they came from. Hey, listen, I've been hearing about them folks off old block. Drill music. All right. Yeah. I think they may be setting them up for failure. I really do think that they may be setting them up for failure. Where's my doggone mouse at? I got it. Damn it, we got to go to the A. We got to go to the A. Wait, QRSTUV. It's people, it is American citizens who is out here struggling, and they spending all these millions and billions and quadrillions or whatever they call it on visitors. We don't call them visitors. Damn it, our visiting brothers and sisters out here. Shout out to Simone for the $2 cash app. Say Martha Vineyard put them out within 24 hours. Bitch, gotta go. Listen. You is so right. You so right about that right there. And they wasn't speaking that sympathy and empathy. We understand what you're going through. You are seeking a better living. You gotta get from around here. You gotta get from around here. You get that, you got to go. We don't even play like that right there. Do you see how much this stuff costs? We're not playing with you people who ain't even got jobs. No, we not. It's always the dog you folk who want to be sympathetic to civil rights and all that fly stuff. Boy, can't nothing else compare. That I don't give a damn about your race, your culture, nothing like that. Don't nothing compare to slaves in the great United States of America. Nothing. Give a damn what you and your people done been through. So one thing that dog you folk got to stop doing is being so sympathetic and empathetic on other people's civil rights and all that. No. We fought for that shit, didn't it? Huh? We just handing out sympathy. And no, shout. No, nope. Get to the back of the line, pimp. No. We fought it through and through. And hell, still fighting some of it, right? Moving right along, let's go on around here to the A. Speaking of housing and all this fly stuff right here, and we got thousands. They talking about thousands. I didn't know that it wasn't thousands who wasn't really getting the bag, though. I thought that we was like getting the bag, for real. We got thousands in Atlanta who is facing evictions right now. New evictions. This is crazy.
An estimated 12,000 tenants in Atlanta who are behind on rent have gotten eviction letters.
A housing official asked Atlanta City Council members to find a way to help. Fox 5's More Stiggs explains the evictions have restarted after a pause during the pandemic.
If you've ever had a family member who's been evicted, well, the financial strain...
You said 16,000 in Houston?
They face, that's obvious. But there's also an emotional burden. For example, when a school-aged child is pulled out of the classroom, the parents got to find another place, or worse, a shelter. You don't have to fall under the legal definition of poverty to have all your belongings put out on the street because you got way behind on the rent.
Filings have ramped up. The
what do we call way behind on rent?
Mounting number of evictions in Fulton and DeKalb counties.
This Atlanta Housing Commission official estimates 12,000 tenants have been or are now under an eviction threat. The pause on legal filings did not erase a rent balance, and being forced from the home can turn lives upside down.
You said it wasn't paying their rent, they need to be evicted. Facts. Yeah, we can't even argue that right now.
And have to move out of their school districts, right? Can't attend the same school. That disruption is a huge inhibitor for educational attainment for kids.
Said what happened to all of the rent money saved during the pandemic? We don't save money like that right now. Oh hell no! You mean I ain't got to pay these $1,000? I'm finna blow these $1,000. You mean that I don't have to pay these $600? I'm finna blow these $600. I ain't saving nothing. And that was our downfall. We've been saying it while the pandemic was going on. You all better at least save that money because, damn it, when it come back, you're going to have to pay it.
That's the first time they got me down for eviction.
A senior living in this large complex has a different circumstance. Veronica Showers explained to her landlord about a series of personal setbacks.
I do security. I worked every day, but it's like I was just working for nothing. Every time I got paid, they went in, they was getting the loans.
How many months are you behind?
Lord have mercy, 11,000 something.
Andrew.
She behind. He said, how many months are you behind? She say, 11,000. Not 11,000 months, but $11,000. So let's just say that, and in my mind, I don't even think that her rent was $1,000 a month. Her rent was probably $600-700 a month. Hell, probably $550. And she is way behind. So What she decided to do is talk to her landlord and tell her landlord the problems that she's been having. The landlord don't want to hear that fly shit when y'all been laying around there and not paying. And if you is behind 11,000, don't no landlord want to hear the shit that you been going through, because you didn't care what the landlord was going through. I don't think that the $11,000 is for 3 months. No. Just in that space, I don't believe that the rent was even that high over there. Listen.
Living in this large complex has a different circumstance. Veronica Showers explained to her landlord about a series of personal setbacks.
I do security. I worked every day, but it's like I was just working for nothing. Every time I got paid, they went in, they was getting the loans.
How many months?
Every time I got paid, they went in and they was getting the loans. I don't know what that mean unless she signed up for payday loans, and every time she got paid, they would take their doggone money. That's all that I can kind of see that she's talking about. How do you get behind 11,000? You had no intentions on paying. That's facts. She say she worked every day, and it seems like she's working for nothing. What happened to all that money that you what happened to the $11,000?
See you behind.
Lord have mercy. 11,000 something.
Andrew.
Victoria. Damn it. Veronica. I call her Victoria. So now Veronica want us to feel sorry because she's behind 11,000 and is being evicted. You are behind so many months. Well, hell, all right, bam. Let's say that she's just at 11,000 that she owed, but that means you have not been paying. And let's just say for at least 3 months. You have not been paying for at least 3 months. Fine. Should we not have a lump sum for the 3 months that you can drop down on your landlord? Bam. All right, I know I owe you 11, but I got 5. Bam, I just dropped 5 stacks on you. Where is that lump sum at? Oh, you ain't even much got that lump sum. All right, cute.
Schneggenberger said late fees and other charges keep residents even further behind. He says new government assistance is needed.
And it's good practice to make sure that the two branches of government are working in coordination to make sure that we're spending money as well as we can.
One of the members, Antonio Lewis, reminded the body that not too long ago, the city had to give back federal funding, $10 million, that was intended for housing. From Northeast Atlanta, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.
See, now for in that complex that she live in, I do not believe that them complexes are 3550. Veronica is not paying something that's 3550. Nope. Listen, it is a different type of mentality when you paying 3550 somewhere. This is what I'm saying. She have not paid for over a year in my mind. I don't even believe she was $1,000 a month in it. I don't believe that. Because then again, where is the lump sum that you can drop on somebody? Somebody paying $33.50, their mindset is totally different. Even if you tell them that they don't have to pay, their mindset is just totally different. Say she a nurse. For real, I just don't no, baby, I don't feel sorry for not damn one of you out there who in the pandemic you wasn't paying and you blowed that damn money. I have no empathy or sympathy for not damn one of yous. When folks like us still had to pay rents and mortgages and shit. No, shout it. No. Shout out to Finish for the $2 super chat. Say, turn your Bibles to Haggai chapter 1, verse 6. Veronica Faye said that she paying around about 6-ish. You know. Yeah. Damn it, like a 575 or 6 or 650, something like that right there. That's Veronica. Y'all don't. That ain't 3350. No. And I'm not profiling, I'm not stereotyping and shit like that. You just know people. You just know people. Say that nurse Patricia around there. You know. You behind 11,000. Do y'all know that people who have mortgages they could not be behind? People who have properties, people who were landlords, they could not be behind. Y'all do know that, right? Oh, and when things was breaking, they still had to come in and fix stuff even though they was not getting paid. And now people want landlords to feel sorry that they have to evict people. Oh, hell no. And once they get them people out, they're going to raise the rent to recoup a lot of money that they have missed because of the pandemic. Yeah. So the pandemic destroyed a lot of, let's say, low-income apartment complexes because they lost too much money. They lost too much money, and the bill still had to be paid to the bank. The bill still got to be paid to the bank, shout. For real. Say, preach, pastor, preach, I'm trying. Say, I paid my rent. Listen, we talked about this stuff because a lot of people was out of work, staying home, and this is why they could not pay. But a whole bunch of people were still working and was told that they didn't have to pay, so they didn't pay. What me and other folks was preaching, y'all better save that money. Y'all better save that doggone money because when the shit get lifted, these people gonna need their damn money. Save your money, but nah, shout it. Nah, we buying outfits and cars and stuff like that. We buying chains and stuff. Y'all were getting BBLs out here in these streets. Yeah. This was you people. This was you people. Dog it. I got to set this thing up. I thought I already had this thing set up. Let's see. Hold on, because I was running behind. Just let me go on and grab this right here. You all should get the likes up a little bit more. Sure enough. But I do have to say, give yourselves a pat on the back because you all done made it to the end of the Midday News around here on YouTube. Made it to the end of the Midday News around here on YouTube. Y'all know how we do. We finna go to Rumble. We going over to Rumble. We finna transition over to Rumble. Matter of fact, let me go on and get the link. Let me see if I can put the link around here for you good peoples. And if you don't get a chance to click on this link that I'm finna pin inside the comment section, if you don't get that chance, then make sure you go to rumble.com. The Willie Williams Show. Just put the whole thing together as one, as a unit. You put the word together, and that's how you go on and find a player. But to my Chicagoans out here in these streets, hell, and what the migrants do not understand, boy, the streets got to eat. And I heard that it is some monkey slanging that's been going on with the migrants, as it should be. You got to pay your way. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. Damn it, you got kids. You got to get that little monkey up. Trying to tell you, this is what goes on when you ain't got it. You got to use what you was born with. Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. Boy, I be needing y'all support 1,000 times out here in these doggone street. Let me, players. Bam. Players prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Say your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your la-la, and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help like always. Listen, for all of you people who is missing your community meetings and things of that nature, we have to start like overpacking the meetings and stuff, the school board meetings, the community meetings. You got to stay on top of this type of stuff. And I do understand that it's hard for us because a lot of us is single parenting the damn thing, and this is like the biggest problem. This is why we need to link up and do that family stuff like that, so at least one of us can keep our ears to the ground to see and hear what's going on. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for rocking. We finna we transitioning right on over to Rumble. Let me go ahead on and make that public over there on Rumble so you can find the player. Okay, it's already public. Y'all, I thought I had it up. Bam. We gone to Rumble. I'm out. Push this doggone button. We out here.